As Ching walks toward Mo's room, a thought creeps into his mind. Yuan's wife becomes obedient after taking it. Mo becomes quiet after taking it. Patients who resist become dull, slow. Is this medicine helping them or suppressing them? He hands the pills to Mo. Mo swallows them without protest, but afterward, he can barely hold a cup properly. It slips from his trembling fingers. Ching notices. His hands are shaking more than before. I'll clean it, Ching says stiffly. Mo smiles softly. It's okay. That night, Ching sits on his bed staring at the pill packet. The side effects listed are severe. Tremors, muscle weakness, emotional suppression. After taking it, someone might not even have the strength to lift a glass of water. He exhales slowly. If he skips one dose, it won't matter, right? With that thought, he falls asleep. Sometime later, he feels warmth near him. Mo has quietly climbed into his bed. When Ching suddenly wakes up, Mo is too close. Get off me, Ching snaps. Mo grips his wrists tightly. I will never forgive you, Ching shouts. Mo's expression breaks. He starts crying silently. Then, shockingly, he leans down and licks Ching's tears away. After that, he simply hugs him and falls asleep. The next morning, Ching convinces himself nothing happened. He didn't do anything, but Mo keeps staring at him constantly. After cleaning Mo's room, Ching moves to the bathroom. Mo follows him everywhere. It feels suffocating, like being watched inside a cage. I feel like a prisoner, Ching thinks. If he tries anything, I'll beat him and run away. Later, Ching starts gathering Mo's clothes for washing. Mo gently says, leave the pants. I can wash them myself. Ching snaps, no need. It's my job. Stay away from me. In the game room, a nurse comments that Mo's condition is improving. He's even washing his own clothes now. Ching scoffs. Who wants to wash his clothes anyway? Another nurse reminds him about the medicine he doubted earlier. Keep observing. See if it's effective. Ching nods silently. The truth? Mo hasn't been taking it consistently. For a few seconds, silence fills the room. Ching's jaw tightens. Then he takes a slow breath and says coldly, if you don't take it right now, I'll leave this place. Immediately. That works. Mo swallows the pills. Afterward, he smiles softly. I'm obedient, right? Praise me. Ching doesn't answer. He just turns and walks out. Behind him, Mo stands still, confused. Why? Wasn't he supposed to be happy? Later that day, Ching pushes an elderly man in a wheelchair through the garden. The old man chuckles. There's a child who's been following you for a while. Ching turns. Mo walking quietly behind them. The old man squints. Looks about 3 years old. Does he want candy? Why don't you give him some? Ching sighs. Look carefully. He's not a child. Just ignore him. He continues walking. In the garden, he runs into Nurse AI. She's holding a small fluffy dog. That dog is adorable, Ching says. AI smiles. It belongs to Director Yuan. Sometimes he brings it so Madam can play with it. He says it helps her treatment. Just then, the dog suddenly starts barking at Mo. AI looks concerned. Is he okay? He looks pale. I think he's fine, Ching answers quickly. The dog turns and licks Ching's hand. Ching's expression softens instantly. He kneels down, hugging the dog warmly. You're so cute. I could hold you all day. AI laughs. He really likes you. At that exact moment, Mo steps closer. AI smiles playfully. Mo, do you want to pet the dog too? Mo kneels beside them, but instead of reaching for the dog, he looks straight at Ching. Touch me too. AI laughs softly and says, look, Mo just wants you to pat his head like you did with the dog. Ching immediately steps back. Leave me alone. But AI misunderstands the tension. She gently pats Mo's head herself and says, don't be sad. Mo doesn't react to her touch. He keeps staring at Ching. Later, when Ching walks out of the bathroom, Mo is already waiting outside. Touch me, Mo says quietly. Ching walks past him without responding. During lunch, Mo repeats it again. Touch me. Ching ignores him. While cleaning the hallway, Mo appears once more, standing too close. Touch me. That's when Ching finally snaps. Stop trying to enjoy this. You're blocking my way. Mo tilts his head slightly. You like the dog, right? Then I'll be your dog. Ching freezes. What? He scratches his head in frustration. This is so annoying. After a few seconds of silence, he sighs. Fine. If this will make you stop. He reaches out and pats Mo's head. For a brief moment, Ching notices something unexpected. His hair is soft, almost fluffy. There. Happy now. Suddenly, Mo licks his hand. But it's enough. Ching's face darkens instantly. He slaps Mo across the face and curses at him. What the hell is wrong with you? He turns to leave, but Mo follows behind him like a shadow. Ching stops abruptly and looks back at him. Mo, do you know something? His voice turns cold. The part of you that acts like this, I hate it the most. He steps closer. So take your medicine properly. His eyes harden. Maybe then, the part of you I hate will disappear forever. Mo doesn't answer. He just stands there, watching. One day, Liang walked into the nursing home. The moment he saw Ching standing there in uniform, his eyes narrowed slightly. At first, Liang thought to himself, I believe this place was just another institution. But now it felt like something else entirely. Ching greeted him politely. Are you here to visit Mo? Liang nodded and lifted a small white cat in his arms. The doctor said familiar things help stabilize him. Liang explained. So I brought this. Ching froze. He looked closely at the cat's leg. Wait, was it injured before? Liang sighed. When Mo was a child, he found this kitten. It already had a scar on its leg. He was afraid I would throw it away. So he secretly raised it in the mountains. Ching's mind stopped. A white cat, an injured leg. Was this the same cat he had once searched for? If that was true, then Mo had never killed it. All this time, had he misunderstood him? The two of them walked toward Mo's room. Liang asked quietly, why are you working here? Did Li arrange this? Ching shook his head. I need money. Liang seemed relieved. That's good. If you had feelings for him, that would create bigger problems. Ching didn't answer, because even he didn't know the truth anymore. Inside the room, Mo's eyes lit up when he saw the cat. Liang observed him carefully. Your attitude changes after medication. Ching gently handed the cat over. He behaves better when he takes it. Liang looked at Ching with something almost like gratitude. Dealing with him must be harder for you than it is for me. Thank you. Ching responded coldly. It's just my job. Liang then took out lotus seeds. You were crying for these, right? They're hard to find this season. Mo carefully peeled one and ate it. For a moment, he looked like an innocent child again. Watching him, Ching felt conflicted. Maybe Liang wasn't as terrible as he thought, but the pain Mo caused him, that hatred hadn't disappeared, and maybe it never would. That night, Ching confronted Li at a bar. What were you thinking? Ching demanded. You sent me there on purpose. Li sighed. Don't be angry. Liang told me Mo was only looking for you. He was in terrible shape, so you used me? Ching snapped. Li didn't argue. I will always remember your kindness. But Ching wasn't comforted. Back at the nursing home, Mo asked Nurse AI, where is Ching? After giving me medicine, he disappeared. AI reassured him. He's just on leave. He'll be back. But Mo's mind began slipping. In his room, shadows twisted. He imagined Ching standing by the door. You killed the caretaker, didn't you? The hallucination accused. I don't like bad children. Please don't hate me, Mo whispered. Suddenly, the image turned into a cat, but it wasn't real. It was only in his head. Mo chased the cat hallway and instead ran into the director's wife. She was unstable, furious, accusing everyone of trying to poison her with medication. She hurt herself in panic. Mo froze. He had seen something like this before. The same loss of control, the same fear. Nurses rushed in. The director tried to calm her. Chaos filled the corridor, and in the middle of it, Mo stood trembling, again hearing Ching's voice in his head. I hate you. That sentence echoed again and again. Later that night, Ching returned. He looked exhausted. Nurse AI noticed. You seem drunk. Don't forget you have work tomorrow. I'm fine, Ching muttered. But he wasn't. Mo entered his room quietly. Ching grabbed his wrist. If you were me, could you like someone you hate? Mo stepped closer. Do you want me to take the medicine because you care, or because you want me gone? Do you hate me that much? Ching, emotionally drained, pulled him into a tight hug. You're so troublesome, he whispered. You follow me everywhere. If you keep doing that, I won't be able to hate you properly. Mo's eyes widened. So you don't hate me? Ching sighed. Just sleep. Mo leaned closer, unable to hide his happiness. That night, the tension between them crossed a line. Nothing graphic, nothing loud, just confusion, emotion, and weakness. The next morning, Ching woke up in pain. His clothes were changed, his body ached, and memories of the night hit him like a truck. What did I do? Disgust flooded him. Before he could process it, Mo walked in. Ching exploded. He pushed him away, furious. Don't come near me. Mo tried to speak, but Ching kicked him back and ran out of the room. He ran to the terrace, alone, breathing hard, trying to calm his racing thoughts. I have to stay calm, he whispered to himself. I just need to survive and leave this place as soon as possible. But reality hit him again. He had no money, no backup plan, and no courage left to ask Lee for help. Tears filled his eyes. How did I become this useless? Suddenly, a hand touched his shoulder from behind. Ching flinched violently. Don't touch me. He turned around. It wasn't Mo. It was the director's wife. She looked at him strangely and asked, are you hiding from that boy too? Ching froze. What do you mean? Her voice trembled. That boy. He keeps saying I'm his wife. He does things that make me feel sick. I was scared. For a moment, Ching misunderstood. Are you talking about the director? But you are his wife. The woman went silent. Her expression changed. Then suddenly, she snapped. You pretend to be weak, she hissed. He was fooled by your fake face. Now he hates me, but I love him. Ching remembered what the nurses once whispered. She has two personalities. The woman clutched her head. I hate him. Then seconds later, I like him. No one can separate us. Ching didn't respond because something inside him shifted. Why are people so contradictory? And then he realized he was the same. He feels disgusted by Mo, and yet he can't completely push him away. So he asked softly, what should I do? Hate him or like him? But he wasn't asking her. He was asking himself. The woman looked up slowly. I don't know, but if someone is causing you pain, wouldn't it be easier to eliminate them? Ching's heart skipped. What? She leaned closer and whispered, why not get rid of the person who creates your conflict? That sentence chilled him. He stepped back immediately. Later, he escorted her back toward her room. A nurse rushed over. Madam, it's time for your medicine. As they led her away, the nurse turned to Ching. The director is looking for you. I understand, he replied. But just before leaving, the woman grabbed his wrist. You must get rid of that boy, she repeated. He's your problem. The nurse pulled her away. She kept muttering, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Her voice echoed in Ching's mind. That night, Ching changed clothes in his room. The door closed. Silence. Then suddenly, arms wrapped around him from behind. It was Mo. You said I'm your dog, Mo whispered. Ching didn't turn around. A dog doesn't hug its owner like this. His tone was cold. If you're going to act like one, then learn how to behave. Mo slowly knelt down on the floor, completely silent. Ching looked at him from above. You know what I like? An obedient dog. Then he walked toward the door. Behind him, Mo started laughing softly. Ching, it's okay. But something about that laugh wasn't normal. Outside the room, Ching paused. He realized something terrifying. He can't escape. He can't run. He doesn't have money. And now, he has to share a room with the very person who destroyed his peace. If he can't escape the devil, then maybe he has to tame him, turn him into something obedient, something loyal, something that won't hurt him again. But here's the real question. Is Mo becoming controllable? Or is Ching the one slowly losing control.